Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you're all doing really well. I've just had the most stressful parking experience of my life. Like, I didn't think I was going to be able to park. Anyway, we've parked up, we're in Manchester. It is the day of the event that I'm going to and I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going to get myself a drink first off because I'm starving. I need some caffeine in my system and I just had like a 2.5 hour long drive here because the traffic was mental. So yeah, let's live our Manchester City girl life today and I'm really excited about it. First stop, hopefully, is a bank street. I'm going to try and hunt one down. Talk about drink paralysis in there, honestly. I didn't know what to go for, but look at this. A strawberries and cream iced latte. Look how pretty that is. I need to get a picture of that actually. Right, let's give it a taste. It's weird, but it works. It's such a weird flavour, but I really like it. Right, anyway, I'm going to go and quickly have a look in Primark because I feel like it would be rude to not do that while we're here. I've got about an hour until the event starts, so let's go and have a little mooch in Primark beforehand. Hi guys, it's me from the future, from the past. I feel like the last time I spoke to you I was in Manchester, probably drinking a blank street, but I wanted to just quickly interrupt here and give you a bit of an intro to the event that I've been at today. I was planning on doing this while I was out, but time just got away with me and it's just been such a full-on day, but I've had the best day. But I just wanted to slip in here and kind of explain the next few clips that you're going to see. So the event that I went to, because I've not even mentioned, was hosted by xxxx, which is, if you've not heard of them, like an at-home blood test, kind of like fertility. I did one of those a couple of years ago and it was amazing, but it's like a home prick blood check for like all your vitamins, your thyroid. Like they can just do a full like MOT on your body basically, which is just incredible. And they invited me to the event today that is sort of celebrating a campaign that they're holding, which is called Don't Shush Me, and it's all about females feeling empowered with their health, especially at times where we feel like we're shushed by doctors, medical professionals, shut down, told that it's just part of being a woman and just sort of dismissed. And if you watched a few videos back when I was talking about my skin, like you've been on that journey, you would know that I had a really bad doctor's appointment with a skin specialist, a doctor that pretty much just laughed in my face and told me a lot of my symptoms, the main one being my acne, was just part of being a woman and just part of having my hormones. And when I requested the blood test for further investigation because I wanted to know what was going on inside of my body, because I feel like acne is a sign of something that's going on inside. As I say, he laughed in my face and I was just shushed and ushered away with a prescription for antibiotics, which left me feeling really sort of like disheartened and just rubbish, to be honest with you. And since then actually, which is one of my main motivators for going to this event, because we like to think that these problems don't exist in 2025, but really recently, following on from that appointment, Sam actually went in with sort of similar symptoms. He doesn't have acne, but sort of like similar symptoms that I'd been suffering with as well. He was booked in for a full blood count. Once he'd had his blood test, he got the results on his phone the next day, a full hormone check, thyroid check, food intolerance check, which is all things that I'd asked for and was made to feel silly about thinking that that's something that I could offer. Even when I posted my TikTok, I had people telling me in the comments, you know, it's not the NHS's job to find out if you've got anything wrong with your hormone, blah, 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 blah. And then for my boyfriend to have it the following week and have the full check that I was requesting, that I was laughed in the face for asking for. So yeah, that was a bit of a long tangent, but that's kind of like the whole vibe behind this Don't Shush Me campaign, and it just kind of fitted like that. The timing of it was incredible, and when they asked me to go, I was like, oh my god, yes. And it's the first ever event that I've been to. I usually shut these invitations down. I don't know what I'm looking like at the moment. I'm just about to wind down for the day and take my makeup off. But yeah, when my manager usually reaches out and asks me if I want to go to these events, one, they're usually in London, so it's quite a trek for me, and to be totally honest and transparent with you, I get quite anxious about things like this, so I just instantly shut it down without even thinking about it. But this one I just couldn't say no to. Like I just couldn't, like, it fits so well with like my life and things that have been happening recently, and it's just such an important campaign I really wanted to be a part of. So that was the event today. We had a gorgeous yoga session with the coolest yoga instructor. We had some amazing food. It was in like a gorgeous like hotel spa. Met some lovely girls. Like, it was such a nice afternoon. And then as part of it, we all had our bloods taken to do, as I say, like a full MOT, which I'm just so grateful for and so excited to see those results, because it's going to give me what the doctors couldn't give me. So I do have a discount code that I am going to share, because the amount of messages and conversations that I've been having with people that are struggling, specifically obviously with acne, because that's what I've been speaking about, but I do have other symptoms that I would like to look at and rule things out. So this Medichecks at home prick blood test is just such, I feel like everybody should be doing these. I feel like it's an MOT. I've always said that I know obviously the NHS would never be able to do this, would never be able to afford it, but I feel like we, all humans, should be having this at least like once a year to just do like a full body MOT. So if you're interested in doing one for yourself and getting like a full, I think they check like your vitamin levels, your thyroid, your hormones, like, and it just flags anything out of the norm. It's a really simple, straightforward kit, and you get your results really quickly. So I will leave my discount code, because I believe I've got a 20% off discount code, which will be a huge chunk of money. So if you're thinking of doing one, definitely use my code. I'll either put it on the screen here or I'll leave it in the description box, so make sure to go and have a look if I've not put it on the screen. And save yourself some money, get your health checked, especially if you're a woman and you feel as though you have been shushed. Take things into your own hands, and honestly, I can't imagine how empowering this is going to feel to have these results that they failed to provide me. So yeah, it's been an absolute gorgeous day. I'll get on with the clips now. As I say, met some lovely girls, had such a lovely afternoon. The yoga, I want to start yoga now. Absolutely love the yoga, but yeah. Enjoy. This was the event, but as I said, I just wanted to give a little intro because I know it was a bit random. We went from drinking Blank Street straight to the event, but yeah, that's what it was all about. So, cut to the event.
Just ask Molly if she wants to play a game, and the game is you put your arm out because we're all scared to have our bloods done, but you put your arm out, Molly will shut her eyes.
So it's like desensitizing us ready for the blood?
I don't know, I mean, I suppose so. Yeah. You shut your eyes, and then I'm going to do that on Molly's arm, and Molly's got to guess when I get to this bit. Spoiler, she won't guess.
I actually have no idea what you're doing.
Your arm actually, right? Do you want me to go? Okay, so guess when I get to here. Yeah. I'm just going to pick. Yeah, you actually know.
I think it's like 20 boxes.
Yeah,
Yeah, we can throw that out next time.
You're in room March.
Now.
Not even close. You didn't go. No, have a go. Have a go. I'm intrigued. Right.
That is so weird.
I'll pretend I'll take one again. 5 minutes. I don't like dummies, so
It literally feels like it's there. What did you think?
Yeah. What's the science behind that? What's the science behind that?
I don't know. I just always played it primary school.
Did you make that up? Right, now it's just
Yeah, you've just got a patter. I do go back a little bit, but not drastically. Right, okay. I feel like you get really confident, don't you?
Yeah, I was really like thinking. I feel like she's had experience.
Stop. Okay.
it's the next morning. I've just gone to Sainsbury's to do our weekly shop. I'm not going to show you the whole shop because I feel like I get bored of myself doing food shop hauls because we literally just like buy and repeat same things every week. But I just thought I'd show you a couple of bits that I picked up today that were new. I'm literally just waiting for this to marinate and soak on the kitchen side. But is it PSA? Probably. Yeah, PSA. Sainsbury's cleaning products. I feel like they're underrated. I feel like they're a hidden gem. I feel like this is like a little secret that I've discovered. They are incredible. They're so reasonably priced. Can you even see the label? So reasonably priced. I've been loving their kitchen spray. They've got loads of different types and loads of different fragrances, but the smell of these cleaning products is just incredible. This is a new one. I've never had it before, but I was smelling them all. I was like unscrewing the caps and smelling them. Laurel and basil, and it's just such a fresh... It's kind of reminding me of a Jo Malone scent. Like, I'd even go as far as saying that, you know, like a real fresh... I feel like Jo Malone used a lot of basil, so it's like really fresh, light, delicate. Like, my whole kitchen smells absolutely like incredible. I wish you could smell it through the screen because it honestly is screaming Jo Malone. And I think they're like under £2 for these sprays and they last forever. The one that I've just finished, I don't know if I still got the bottle actually. Oh yeah, I have. Look, completely empty, was in the recycling bag. But this is also a gorgeous one. It's pomegranate and lychee. So if you shop at Sainsbury's, definitely try these products. They're so good. And it says on them naturally derived ingredients. I don't know how true that is, but absolutely incredible, smell amazing. And I do love a Soflora, don't get me wrong. If you watch my cleaning videos and stuff, you'll know I absolutely love a Soflora, but I feel like these are just like a little bit less intense and more like delicate, and the smells smell less chemically and artificial and more, as I say, like Jo Malone, botanical. I just really, really love them, so I wanted to show you that just in case you're on the lookout for some new cleaning products. And then I've been eyeing one of these up for the longest time. One of the, sorry if the sunlight is annoying, the fussy reusable deodorants. I actually saw a TikTok a couple of days ago of a girl saying that she changed out her deodorant and her acne cleared up. And she was saying how she thinks it's linked to like her hormone levels and it was throwing her hormones out of sync. So I saw these in Sainsbury's. I think this was £10, but you get the reusable, let's open it, I've not even opened it yet. So it says one fussy deodorant is equal to 250 plus regular deodorants, but I've seen everyone going on about this brand before. Look, it's absolutely massive, but how cute is that? You get your little case, and then the refills were in there, and the refills were only £4 on Nectar, I'm sure. Oh my god, I literally want to lick that. That's coconut milk scented with coconut, almond and vanilla. Oh my god. That smells even nicer than I was expecting. And look how big it is. I feel like that will last me forever. So I picked one of those up. So hopefully we might see some results with the acne. It might balance my hormones out because it is no aluminium, no parabens and no nasty. So who knows? At the moment I use, what's it called? Mitchum, which I love, but it's obviously filled with chemicals and nasties and stuff. So we're giving this a try and I'm really excited about it. How cute is that? And then you can get like the little refills. Where do the refills go? I don't know, I'm gonna have to, oh god, I can't open it now. What have I done? Oh, there we go. And then I assume, okay, yeah, so that's the refill in there and then you pop it in. Oh, that's clever, I like that, cute. Oh my god, I can't get over the smell of that. So yeah, on the new fussy hype, but I'm going to wipe these sides down now. I feel like, because I'm such a hermit, I'm such a home hermit, as soon as I have literally a few hours or like half a day away from the house, I feel like things just go like upside down. I've been thinking about this yesterday when I was driving to this event in Manchester. I had such a good day, but I'm just so used to being at home. Like, it's actually quite bad. I'm such a home hermit. And I said to Sam, I can't imagine like complete props and hats off to you if you're out of your house for like 8, 9, 10 hours a day, especially if you're doing a long commute, because the drive there yesterday was like 2 hours. It took me 2.5 hours to get there because of the rush hour traffic. And when I was sat in some traffic, I was just thinking like, honestly, I like complete hats off to you if you're doing a commute like that every single day, because you should be proud of yourself, like hats off, because I just could never do it. I'm just so used to being like a little hermit. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna wipe these sides down and then I need to plonk myself down. I need to get some work edited. And I feel like the morning's just run away with me. Oh, another thing I want to show you actually, this was quite naughty. I just couldn't walk past them. And I'm debating having one for breakfast. No, I can't. I'm not going to have one for breakfast. I'll have one tonight after my dinner. But salted caramel and chocolate hot cross buns. I feel like I always miss out on the hot cross bun hype because I don't like raisins. So when I saw them, I was like, that's going to be my little weekly treat. But anyway, I'm going to get on with the day, do some work, and have a bit of a freshen up in the house.
Let's have a look at the matcha.
This is going to make the morning matcha. What's this? Guys, it's now Friday afternoon at 5 to 4. Sam is just about to walk in through the door from the office, finish work for the day, and I have got, why do I feel like I can't talk? I've got dinner in the oven. It's been slow cooking for the last couple of hours, and I thought I would talk through what we're having tonight because it's going to be such a yummy dinner and I've been excited about it all day. The house is nice and clean apart from the kitchen. I need to tidy up a few bits in here, but the rest of the house, spotless. I've done a hoover. It was a bit of a lazy Friday reset, I'm not gonna lie, because I said this on my TikTok, but I feel like at the moment, especially in my cycle, again, talking about my periods in my cycle again, I feel like this is getting boring now, but it literally takes over my life, and I feel like I literally have a week in the month where I feel myself and I feel good, and then I'm back to being PMSy, and then it's period week, and then it's post-period week. I genuinely have probably like a week and a half, which is the week and a half just gone, that I feel my best. And today it's just hit me. It's day one of period already. I feel like it just comes around so quickly. So yeah, I've been a bit sluggish. I went to the gym this morning. I had a big leg session and a sauna, and that literally has wiped me out for the day. So I just did like a quick, speedy clean. And then tonight we're gonna have pulled beef, slow cooked beef in the oven. She's huffing and puffing, so if you can hear her, then that's who that is, because she can smell the beef and she's hungry for her dinner. So she's down there huffing and puffing, trying to get me to feed her. But I've been seeing everywhere this dinner that everyone keeps making with the minced beef, the hot honey cottage cheese. I've never been a fan of cottage cheese. Like, Sam used to have it all the time, and every time he had it, I used to literally gag at it, and like the thought of it, the texture of it, like, no, not for me. But the addition of the hot honey, I feel like has just made me really crave it and really want it. So I'm doing us pulled beef wraps. This brand of wraps, if you haven't tried these yet, you've got to. I got the wholemeal ones just for like a bit of added fibre. But like the ingredients are amazing. Like, there's no rubbish in these wraps, and you fry them off for 1 minute each side. I do it with a bit of olive oil, and they go so nice and crispy. They're like worlds apart from like a normal tortilla wrap. These are so good. So I'm going to do like slow cooked beef, that's in the oven, it smells incredible. I've done red, white onion, diced up, caramelised in some onions, and then I put in 500ml of beef stock, tomato puree, passata, some chili flakes, and then in here I've actually made, again, this smells incredible, I've made a hot honey, and I'm going to make some hot honey cottage cheese dip to like spread on the wrap as like a sauce / dip. And then we've also got these crisps, which are Sam's favourite. Again, no rubbish ingredients. I think it is literally just potato, yeah it is, potatoes, olive oil and salt. That's all is in these crisps, so we call them the healthy crisps. You can only get these in Waitrose and M&S, I think, and they are quite pricey. They're like nearly £4, but when I tell you, 1000% worth it. And the only pack of crisps that's actually filled to the top, like you open these and there's crisps up to here. Like, when is that ever a thing these days? I feel like normally it's literally down here and 80% air. So another recommendation, so good. So yeah, that's what we've got on the menu tonight, and I wanted to share because it just sounds incredible. Like, my mouth is watering just talking about it. So I'll show you when I dish it all up, but that's the plan of action. Tomorrow on Saturday, we're planning on going into town. Sam wants to pick a few bits up, and he also wants to go to Waterstones. So no doubt we'll probably have like another breakfast date, rinse and repeat. I feel like Groundhog Day, us going out for coffee and pastries. We're not going to do that though. I think we'll go out for some lunch because I'm literally pastried out. Like, I feel like 5 weeks on the trot we've been eating pastries for breakfast. So yeah, I just wanted to update you, give a little bit of a weekend agenda, and I will show you dinner when it's all ready. This is the beef, just come out the oven. It's had 2 hours in there, and it should just pull apart. I think I probably need 2 hands, to be fair. But how good does that look? I love beef that's cooked like this. Really trying to focus on my TikToks at the moment. Like, I'm trying to pour all my energy into my TikToks, and it's so hard concentrating on YouTube and TikTok, so I forgot to take my camera out when we went out for the weekend. But I found the most gorgeous independent coffee shop that's literally on my doorstep, and we've only just found it. Like, honestly, I was stuck between like 3 or 4 drinks. This was a tiramisu iced latte. This is the name of it if you're local to Hull. But oh my god, I'm literally going to be there every single week. I can't believe the amount of times I would have walked past this place and settled with such an average coffee when I could have got an incredible matcha and coffee from there. So thoroughly enjoyed that. And then we went into Boots. We needed to get some toiletries. I'm actually now on the lookout for like a vanilla-y almondy shower gel to go with my fussy deodorant that I showed you, because it just smells so good, and I feel like a full little routine of that scent is just gonna get me through the spring, summer, and just smell incredible. And then we had some street food, again a place that we've never eaten before, Trinity Market. It's got like loads of street food stands, and we had tacos, and you can see we had a really good time, and it was such a nice chilled weekend, and we got to sit outside with our t-shirts on. The weather was gorgeous. It is now Monday morning. We are on 7:45. I promised myself that I would be out the door first thing this morning, but you know, you just get caught up doing random stuff, and it's a lot later than I thought it would be by the time I headed out, because I'm going on my morning walk. I'm gonna aim for 2 hours today. I'm gonna get a proper big walk in, because I didn't actually manage to go to the gym over the weekend because period was perioding and I just couldn't face it. So I'm gonna make up for it today with a nice long walk. We had such a lovely weekend. Nothing like out of the norm of what we usually do, to be honest, but it was just really nice. And I started doing some new bits with my crochet, which I'm so excited about. I've started making clothes now, so if you catch me this spring, summer in only crocheted clothes, mind your business, because I am so excited at the thought that I can make my own clothes. I made a top yesterday. I need to finish it off today. But how cool is that? Like, I'm literally just going to be making my own clothes. And me and Sam are thinking of booking Bali this summer. So I feel like that is just the perfect location for some boho, crocheted, homemade summer clothes. But anyway, I'm making myself a matcha to take with me, and I thought I would show you how I do it, because I always get comments on my TikTok. I have shown it before, and if this is boring, if my drink chat is sending you to sleep, then feel free to skip ahead, because I feel like I've got a thing with my morning drinks. But I thought I'd show anyone who's wondering. So I've actually switched up how I make my matchas quite a bit, to be fair. Me and Sam purchased a little mini whisk, which has just been a complete game changer, because I struggled a bit with matcha. Sometimes when I made them, no matter how long I was whisking it for, it was still tasting like bitty and grassy. So not a taste of grass, but like the texture of grass, like the bits at the end there was quite powdery. So sieving it has made all the difference. So I use like a small teaspoon of matcha. You really don't need a lot. I feel like I was using way too much before. I use like a level teaspoon. Like that, and we use the Perfect Head. I haven't actually got the flavoured one anymore. I've just been picking up the normal one from Sainsbury's. And in here, I've just got some boiling water that I've poured and just let cool a little bit with a tiny bit of cold water. And then I literally just sift the matcha into that water. Let me bring you down here so I can show you what I'm doing. I keep getting comments about what matcha tastes like as well, and if you haven't tried matcha and you want to get into it, don't go straight in trying a matcha on its own with no syrup or no sweetener. If you're like a sweet drink person, get it with, well, it depends where you are. Vanilla is really good. White chocolate is insane, or they do like fruity ones. It depends what kind of drinks you like, but I've always been into like really sweet drinks. Like with iced coffees, I'd always get syrup and sweeteners, so I'm the same with matcha. I feel like some people maybe go into it just try it on its own, and that's what makes them think it tastes like grass. So yeah, see here, let me swish you around. These big bits were going straight into the matcha, which obviously made it taste quite powdery, so I sieve all of that through so it's nice and fine. And then I like to sweeten mine with, I've been trying honey. I need to get some agave. A few people have recommended agave for me, but I've just been using some sugar-free vanilla for the time being before I get on my natural matcha height. I do about 5 pumps, which isn't great, but they are little pumps from that bottle. That's how I justify it anyway. And then I just use a metal whisk. You can get like the proper bamboo hand whisks, but this does the job okay. And I whisk for like a minute to get it nice and foamy and smooth. And then Sam had a really good idea, because I love coconut milk. Like, it's probably my favourite milk substitution outside of dairy. Obviously, if I had a choice, I would love to be guzzling cow's milk every day, but I'm not risking it. I haven't confirmed that I've got a dairy intolerance, so I'm in kind of two minds about that, and I haven't cut dairy anywhere else out of my diet, but I think like a big glass of whole milk in the morning maybe wasn't doing me any favours, I'm not sure. Do you know what? I'm going to use this. I've been saving this Starbucks cup, and I'm going to use it today for my matcha. Yes, I am reusing that. But anyway, as I was saying, Sam had a really good idea, because I love this milk, but the only thing with it is, and I've had a few messages and comments about this as well after I recommended coconut milk, the lumps and clumps. The first time I drank one, I nearly gagged because I thought it was lime scale from our kettle. So Sam had a really good idea, and I've been sieving it, and I will show you the lumps that come out of here. I mean, it's only coconut cream, so like I'm fine with that. It's just like when you're having a drink, it's just not what you want, is it? It's gone a bit frothy, so I can't. Let me show you. Like, look, that is what I was drinking up my straw, and that is just not a bit of me. So sieving it. This sieve has come in so handy. I think we got this from Waitrose in like the little homeware section. It was only a couple of pounds, but it's been an absolute game changer. So yeah, I sieve my coconut milk to make it nice and smooth. Then I just pour the matcha over. And I've got myself a little Starbucks for my walk. How cool. So I'm going to go and get my steps in now. And yeah, aiming for 2 hours today on my walk. Okay, it's a bit later on. I've just been sat actually editing this video. I had a nice bath, and I've actually put a bit of tanned moisturiser on. I'm in a bit of a like identity crisis with my, sounds a bit dramatic, with my tanning situation at the moment, because I'm in such two minds. I'm like, do I try and learn to embrace the pale, pasty, translucent skin that God has given me? Because I'm trying to think, like, does it look fresher? Like, I don't know. I feel like sometimes when I've been tanning, it gives me like grotty vibes, like, especially obviously when it's wearing down, and I just don't feel clean when I've got tan on. Like, I love feeling fresh and clean, like smooth, exfoliated, moisturised, fresh smelling, and I just never feel like that when I've got tan on. It's better when I use a gradual moisturiser. I haven't like properly tanned in months and months and months, But I'm like, I don't know, like I've not put anything on the last like month or so. I've not put any gradual tan on. I've not put any like instant tan on. I've just left my skin as it is. But then when I look at videos and pictures, I'm like, I need a bit of colour. So I had a shave and I put some Palmer's gradual tan moisturiser on. But that's not what I came on to talk about anyway. I'm going to wrap this video up here, but I did just want to slip in and update you because I had my MediCheck's blood results come in, and oh my god, were they thorough. Like, I feel like I've said it before, but I feel like this is something that everybody should be getting once a year as like an MOT check. They checked all my vitamin levels, inflammation in my body. They checked my, did I say liver, kidneys, thyroid, hormones. I actually sent it off this morning. I am getting a more in-depth hormone check. We had to take those home with us to do like a little prick test because you have to do it on a certain day of your cycle. So obviously we would have all been on different days of our cycle on the day of the event. So they gave them with us, they gave them in our little goodie bag to take home so that we could do it on the right day, and that was today for me. So I pricked that, sent my blood off, put it in the post box this morning on my walk, so we'll get a more detailed hormone result from that. But everything was bang on for me, pretty much. My, what was it, what's the word, it begins with a K, cholesterol. My cholesterol was in like the middle, like average range, but it was on the little higher, like the higher end of the spectrum, so she recommended a few things for that. I was deficient in one vitamin, which is called folate, Folate, and that comes from green vegetables like broccoli, Brussels sprouts, which I don't eat any of, so I wasn't surprised to hear that. So I ordered a supplement on Amazon for that. But everything else was bang on, like my thyroid, my liver, inflammation, and I was really surprised because I was thinking that something was going to flag up to do with my skin in those results, but it hasn't. So yeah, it's kind of left some question marks, but I'm really looking forward to the hormone test, which has gone off in the post today, so I should have that hopefully in a week or so, and that will give some more detailed results to do with like hormone balances. I think this is more for like hormone checks as in like PCOS and like test your testosterone and things like that, so I'm really looking forward to getting those. But I just wanted to update you because I know that I told you at the event we had a blood test, so I did just want to slip that in there. And if you're thinking of getting one done, don't forget to use my code Molly20 to save a massive 20%. Like 20% off of those kits is a juicy discount, so you will get a bit of money off if you want to do one yourself. And I just think it's so important, like obviously not just for your skin, but like if you're having any other like underlying issues that you want investigating, it could be down to so many different things. Like as I say, it tests your thyroid, inflammation, like it's such a broad spectrum of things that it tests for, so it is a real worthwhile health check to do. And MediChecks are like professionally like recognised, like medically recognised, because when I was looking into some of these tests, they use like hair, and when you Google it, it'll be like the cheapest ones that come up. They use like hair and stuff, which isn't medically recognised, but MediChecks is like a full blood check, so it's like as if you were going to the doctor's kind of thing. So yeah, my code is Molly20, just in case you wanted one as well, and I'm really excited to get my hormone one back. But I am going to wrap this video up here. Thank you so much as always for watching. I've got a little girlie over here who's trying to entice me into playing with that. Look. What are you doing? I can see you. Are you being cheeky? Are you going to say bye? Are you going to say bye to everyone? See you next week. Bye-bye.